So Yoichi Wada, who's the CEO, or was the CEO of Square Enix, is going to be stepping down this June. So this summer, he's going to be out the door. And we're going to have Yusuke Matsuda go and take his place, and in his stead, he's going to pretty much evaluate the entire company and pretty much figure out what works and what doesn't. Well, allow me to be one of the people to go and tell you what works and what doesn't. As a long-term fan of Squaresoft and even Enix, especially Squaresoft though, because to be honest, I've always loved the living shit out of Squaresoft ever since the SNES days, all the way up until, I don't know, about this console generation roughly, where I kind of questioned every fucking business choice that you've been making. Let's see, what didn't work? The third birthday on PSP did not work. What did work? Releasing Final Fantasy IV The Complete Edition on PSP. That worked. That was quite good. I like that a lot. Let's see. What didn't work? Final Fantasy XIV did not work. Neither did the shit tons of money that you poured into it, expecting it to go and take the place of Final Fantasy XI, which wasn't even dipping in sales, so I don't understand why you were going out of your way to go and get rid of it when people were already fine with that one. While I'm on the note, what did work? Final Fantasy XI. Take a note from Blizzard with World of Warcraft. Whether you love World of Warcraft or you hate it, it's been around for quite a while, and they just keep running with it and updating it and building upon it. You could have been doing that with Final Fantasy XI, but you didn't. Instead, you wasted a fuck ton of money. What is working? Everything over in the Eidos part of Square Enix. Everything. Hitman Absolution? Well, that's working. Tomb Raider? Damn straight that's working. Sleeping Dogs? Yeah, fucking damn straight that's working. Deus Ex? Human Revolution? Look at that, thumbs up, all working. You know what doesn't work? Blaming them for the reason why you're dipping into the fucking red. The arrogance of a company who's only above water, at least the Squaresoft portion of it, only above water right now, grasping at anything to pull themselves up higher and to keep oxygen flowing into their fucking lungs, to go and point the finger at a company that has been developing nothing but hits for them and keeping them relevant. Tomb Raider. They complained about Tomb Raider sales, and get the shit. It was the middle of March when they were complaining, and Tomb Raider had already sold 3.4 million. What the fuck are your expectations within half a fucking month that 3.4 million isn't enough? I had talked about this on the Hate Bit podcast, and especially fucking going over this shit with Razor Fist, because he felt my pain and understood it, especially considering the fact that he's a big time fan of that company. But it fucked my brain up thinking that they had the audacity and they had the fucking cojones to go out of their way to complain about this. Sleeping Dogs, okay? Which technically is a true crime game, but considering the fact that it's called Sleeping Dogs, we can go and just chalk it up as a new IP on its own. Okay, has sold almost 2 million copies across the board. For a new IP, that is fucking extraordinary. That is applaud-worthy. And the fact is that Sleeping Dogs, if you haven't played it, is a fantastic game. That's the truth. Great story, great control, great world, great fun. That's what I expect out of a game. I don't need to be blown away by every single fucking facet of it, but this game was just fun. That's all I expect out of my game. If I plop down my motherfucking $60 for something, all I want is to be entertained, have fun. That's it. It did that. Tomb Raider. Me and my brother went out to fucking, out to Walmart. We went and we got Tomb Raider. Came home, beat that shit in 2 days, played it non-stop. Then he played it, then he beat it. Have enjoyed the ever-loving shit out of it. And you want to know what? It's fantastic. It really is. If you're a longtime Tomb Raider fan, it's an awesome game. Does it deserve its sales? Most fucking definitely. And you know, again, these games, sales-wise, have all done really well this year. And they were complaining. That doesn't work. Let's see what else doesn't work. What doesn't work is developing one game since, what, 2005? You already know what it is. It's Final Fantasy Versus 13. Okay, Versus has been in development before the PlayStation 3 was announced. It has Duke Nukem Forever syndrome. Okay? It's like, nope, I can guarantee you that I can go and waste a fuck ton more time, money, and manpower than any of you motherfuckers. And the worst part about it is people have been asking for it, and 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 they won't fucking say a goddamn thing other than, oh, we're still working on it. You can't give us an update on it? Give me a screenshot, please? The only thing you motherfuckers did with that shit was you had like this little fucking rinky-dink ad where like the characters from it looked like they were GQ models and shit. That's what you've been doing? Oh, well, holy shit, it's not like I want to have a fucking epic role-playing experience, you know, that's going to go and harken back to the days of me playing all the Final Fantasy games in the 90s. I don't want anything like that. No, I want to see this kind of bullshit because I've been lobotomized and you're just using my fucking noggin as a bird feeder. That's exactly what's going down. I love that shit. Let's see, what else? Oh, what does work? What does work is you finally pulled your head out of your ass and you're bringing out Kingdom Hearts remix, and you're actually bringing it outside of Japan. Holy shit! You know what's ironic is that the Kingdom Hearts series sells better outside of Japan, yet they were going to just keep it there. What? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh. You know what doesn't work? What really doesn't work? Not bringing out Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh no, Dos Trace, where the fuck is it at? Come on, gringo, where's it at? I want to know. I truly want to know what the fuck you've been doing. You made Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, which... How long has it been since Kingdom Hearts 2 came out? Like, how many fucking years now? I don't... Hold on. I will figure this out real quick. There we go. Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in 2005. It's 2013. Let's think about this real quick. So, how many random ass titles have you put out since then, but won't bring out a part 3? Are those titles all good? Yeah, some of them are pretty good. Some of them, But for the most part, pretty fucking happy with them. But the truth is, I just want Kingdom Hearts 3. That's all I really want. That's all I've been asking for. That's all that hundreds of thousands of fans have been asking for and wondering. I remember whenever PlayStation 3 was announced, I was like, oh man, they're probably going to bring out Kingdom Hearts 3 like the first year it's out, or the second year, maybe the third year, fourth? No? Fifth? Shit. PlayStation 4's announced? Oh. Maybe they'll bring it out for that. Maybe. Sad face. Eternal. Infinite sign. So, I can't even think of what else I should add to that works. Let's just go with another thing that doesn't work. Cock-teasing fans with a Final Fantasy VII remake, and then not following up with it. Constantly talking about it, and acknowledging it, but not working on it. Why? And then, why is it that you want to keep so many titles over in Japan only, and then never bring them over here? Like Final Fantasy Type 0. Huh! I remember seeing that and reading about it and thinking, that looks fucking awesome. Looking at the trailer for it, I was like, that shit looks cool. They were like, not bringing it out. What? Are you fucking high? And what about the multitude of franchises that you have that you don't do shit with? I can think, let's see. The Chrono series. What have you been doing with that? The Brave Fencers series. What have you been doing with that? Einhander. What have you been doing with that? Secret of Mana. What have you been doing with that? Let's see. What else? Guys. What have you been doing with that? The Bouncer. What have you been doing with that? It just... I'm not trying to say that you're retarded, but you're retarded. you're not the brightest fucking crayon in the box when you have all this stuff that everybody wants and you won't actually release it to make money. And then when there's even more irony behind this. The Final Fantasy VII Remake thing, they said this. They said, well, we know that a lot of fans want it. We know that we would make a lot of money off of it. We know that this is something that's been in demand for a really long time. But that costs money and time to make. We can't honestly do that. Whoa. Just had a fucking epiphany. I mean, this is a fucking revelation. A game takes time and money to make. I thought this shit just, like, ripped a hole in time and space and just fucking shoved its way out and was on a store shelf for all to get. Like, I thought that they just made themselves. Oh, man. Like, people actually sit down and get paid to make these. That's fucking... Wow. You're a fucking idiot. This could make us a whole shit ton of money. I don't actually go and make the fucking effort to do it, though. T-Rex arms. I don't know what I'm doing. My name's Shuichi Wada. I'm running the company into the dirt. See, this is dirt here. This is the company. Why the fuck do you think that you have to go away, Mr. Wada? Because you have been running into the fucking dirt. You really have. And it's not even like you're running into the dirt and it's just like pounding off the fucking dirt over and over again. No, 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 no. You've been running into the dirt and then like drill pressing and making a really deep grave. And 6 feet. No, 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 no. Here we give 110%. So you're like 7.5 feet or some shit like that. You're making sure that you dig even deeper. And then... The stuff that you're putting out, like, let's understand something here. That game Mindjack, was that going to win people over? What the fuck were you doing there? I'm just curious. And there's so many games. So many games I can think of that you should be working on. Like, for example, they were trying, a little fucking company was trying to make Chrono Resurrection. And it looked amazing. A complete remake of Chrono Trigger with GameCube style graphics. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that's what it was running on, was GameCube architecture. Well, it looked amazing. As a matter of fact, there'll be screenshots there. But looked amazing. And you know what they did? Instead of embracing this idea and then running with it and thanking them for being passionate enough to work on something like this, to be appreciative that anybody gave a fuck about doing something like this, being appreciative to the fan base that wanted to see something like this happen, cease and desist order, shut it down. You know what else doesn't work? The fact that you don't have things multi-platform across the board. Releasing things exclusively on one console only is going to narrow the amount of fans that can go and obtain it. If you release something only on PlayStation 3, then only PlayStation 3 owners can get it, and then you have a whole shit ton of pissed off fans who have a Nintendo Wii, a Nintendo Wii U, an Xbox 360, or only have handhelds, or only on their fucking PC gaming. And please tell me why the fuck you have dropped so much money into advertising for shit that people are already well aware of. Like Tomb Raider, they apparently dropped like $100 million into advertising for Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. You know Tomb Raider. Even people that haven't played Tomb Raider know Tomb Raider. I mean, for fuck's sake. They had Angelina Jolie stars Lara Croft in a fucking movie about Tomb Raider. I'm pretty sure even fucking people have never even touched a video game know what the fuck Tomb Raider is. I could go out and ask old people, have you heard of Tomb Raider? Oh, that movie. Yes, that movie. You brittle old bitch, you knew what it was. High five, break her fucking arms. It's like, ah, shit, meds, help. I cannot understand why you dropped $100 million into something everybody already fucking knows about. And then you're pissed off when it's not making like Call of Duty type numbers. And that's what their expectations are. Why the fuck are you doing this? None of you have your fucking management under control. You have no fucking clue what you're doing. So I'm hoping Mr. Matsuda comes in and figures everything out. Because, here, how about this? You can ignore everything I say. Ignore everything I say, and just pull out the fucking entire PlayStation 1 playbook. Because you motherfuckers were hitting home runs left and right into the stratosphere, knocking fucking planets around till it was like tilt, 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 tilt. You could look at that entire playbook and know what the fuck to do. That's a fact. It does not take a fucking genius to know that. Manage your fucking money correctly based on the titles. If it's a really, 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 really big title, or a title that you think has the potential to be a very, very, very big title, then you pump a lot of money into it. But you don't go and pump a lot of money into shit that doesn't make any sense, like advertising for something that everybody already is fucking well aware of. That doesn't make any fucking sense. And then pumping money into a game that you aren't going to fucking release anytime soon, and people fucking question whether or not it's vaporware. Versus 13th, like, where the fuck is that? You've been making it all this fucking time. Do you know what the team could have been doing this entire time? Actually releasing the fucking game! It breaks my fucking brain to think about how stupid of a fucking company that you are. I think about this entire generation, and I'm like, let me just hop in my fucking time machine, or like some shit out of Doctor Who, and just fucking fly back in time, and just, I don't get it. How you did everything right, and then topsy-turvy, what the fuck? I can't understand it. But if he's gonna come in, figure out what works and what doesn't, I assure you 100%, at the very least, you could take what I say as like the foundation and build upon that. I promise you. And if you don't believe me, ask the other millions and millions of fans who have been saying the same exact shit for years. I'm not alone when I say this. I swear to you, I'm not in a fucking nut house with a straitjacket on, bouncing off the goddamn fucking padded walls, and just foaming at the mouth, and it's medication time with Jack Nicholson, and we're breaking out through the fucking window, and just, one flew over a cuckoo's nest, by the way, if you're wondering what the fuck I'm getting at, but I'm not alone when I say this shit. I assure you. And as a long-term fan, I want to see you right the ship. I don't want to see it just sink to the very bottom, and then eventually you sell your assets because, well, you fucked yourself clean to the bottom of the ocean. So, there's everything that I can tell you, but what's working on it isn't working. What's working? Bringing out a bunch of quality games. What isn't working? Fucking up left and right. Common sense dictates. Look at that. So anyway, if you have anything to say about what you want to see Square Enix do, and what you don't want to see them do, if you have a pro and cons list, which is all fine and good, please say that. Please make a video response and say that. I would love for word about this to just get around so that they say unanimously every motherfucker doesn't want to see them act a fool, act retarded, act like they don't got a goddamn fucking ounce of common sense in their head, and they want to just fucking run the business straight off a fucking cliff. No clue why, but just considering all the fucking facts that we have, it's kind of looking that way. But if you have any opinions, anything at all, I can assure you, you can go and share them. Down below, you can share, say whatever that you want. I just want to go and fucking say all that stuff because, quite frankly, I love you, Square Enix, but you make me want to punch you right in the dick. So, this is AlphaOmegaSin as always. Nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, game the fuck on.